That's much better. I do not like it up and down. Let's see who can get back on here right quick. There we go. Right way up now. Looks good now. How is the video quality? Am I coming in clear? Nothing wrong with backing up and punting. That's right. I look fatter in the other version. What's up, Dave? Levi, Christoph. It's good. What's up, Shane? It's probably going to look good the whole time now, Brian, because I have information. I have information to share. What's up, Kurt, Quentin, Levi? Sorry I missed all y'all. I don't know what happened. I was having a hard time. Patrick, what's up, buddy? Y'all, Patrick just threw the super chat up there. I do it a little bit. Most time I've done it for years, JK, and I just recently started doing it a little bit again. By the way, I heard you yelling at the youngster. That's right. There we go. Good evening, all. Thank you, Patrick. That's right. Y'all, it finally happened. I held out long enough. Nope, no Skylink. I held out long enough. What's up, Jonathan? Jeff Strickland, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. They ran high-speed internet by the house last week. JK, y'all, JK throws super chat up there. Y'all thank him too. Thank you, buddy. We now have house internet and Wi-Fi. You had that surgery finally. What's up, Kevin? Get out. That's right. Hey, Hopper, how's everything? God bless you, brother. We're doing good, Patrick. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. High-speed Wi-Fi. Congratulations. Now you can upload big videos. That is correct. We can. Family Master, what's up, buddy? But hopefully, our live streams are going to be clear, and you're not going to You finally moved up in the world, and I'm proud of you. That's right. Welcome to the channel, and first timers, True Blues. Thank you to the moderators and the super chatters. Thank you, William. Y'all are amazing. To be the two-stroke, you must smoke like one of the two-strokes. That's right. Urban Logger, what's up, buddy? So hopefully no more buffering, no more bleeping, freezing and stuff. Hopefully we won't have none of that anymore. I have a stable high-speed internet connection. I mean, storms and stuff like that, I have no idea what might happen. Look great here, Hopper. Big improvement on the live feed. I sure hope it stays this way. What's up, Zachary? House internet and high speed, that's dangerous for you. That's right. Praise Jesus. Amen. Now to get him a tablet so he cannot have to use his phone and see things on a big screen. Funny you would say that, Brian. I actually bought a tablet so that I could do this, and I was letting Boo watch it because I couldn't do it with this, and she broke it. The live chat is Hallmark in the channel. Jason, what's up? Bellhopper, how you doing? Doing good, buddy. High-tech redneckery up in here. Yep. Now, one of the reasons why I do use my phone is the simple fact that I've learned how to do everything on it, and I'm very comfortable. Jason, thank you, buddy. Those super chats are going to be extremely helpful for being from the internet. Oh, mercy. Coming in really clear, by the way. You should trim your nose hair, ear hairs. Think I seen a bird fly. That probably was. I've had one nested in there for a couple years, Larry. Thank you, Jason. I actually have Spectrum high speed. It's an actual cable. It's fiber optic. What is the bore size on the 65cc 372? If it's a 365, Jonathan, it'd be 48 millimeters. The 372 is 71 cc's. The old version, the 372 XP, was 50 millimeter. The 365 special was 48 millimeters. The X Torque model, the 365 and the 372 are the same CC. They just have baffles in the transfer caps. So if it's a newer version, the piston's the same size, and I think it's 50 millimeter. Chris Ziegler, what's up? My area fiber optic dude, Smitty or Shane Smith. Yo, Shane sent another super chat. Thank you, buddy. Dante, what's up, brother? Where are the ladies? Mama's at the barn and two of them's there in the house. Let me get caught back up. We appreciate that, buddy. Well, my 266 handle a 24-inch bar. It should, Zachary. It probably won't pull it like crazy, but it should pull it just fine. Are you talking about an X Torque or the XP model, Jonathan? Well, technically, it really doesn't matter. The 362, 365 XP, the 365 Special, 365 XP, the 365 X Torque, the 372 X Torque all have the same crank in them. Everything's the same but cylinder and piston, and some of the carburetors and cylinders, just depending on which one you got. Fred, buddy, what's up? You know what will handle a 24-inch bar? An Alki 372. That's right. Need to run my 390 XP. There you go. Everything that's on like the 372 chassis is basically the same. Now, it'll all interchange except if you have a 362 XP. A 362 XP runs a small bar mount, but the crank's the same, the clutch is the same, the piston and cylinder will interchange. They're not the same, but they will interchange. The intake, carburetor, all that stuff will interchange. The only thing that causes a little trouble is if you try to put an X Torque top in on an XP, because it's not as deep where the cylinder sets. You can cut the bottom of the cylinder off and it will fit in there because I've done it. Can't beat a 500i with an 18. Changed my mind. You letting her rip, aren't you, Larry? What's up, Brian? Hi, guys. What's happening? We have got high-speed internet now. So hopefully we will have a trouble-free live feed. I officially hung up the towel on my sleeper big bore 359 today, going back to stock bore. What cylinder was you trying to put on it, Jeff? If you don't mind me asking. 359. There's not a bigger cylinder that will just bolt right on it. 266. Honestly, if you get a 357 cylinder and you can find a set of stuffers to put in that 359, Jeff, and you build it a 357 cylinder, it'd probably have more power than it ever would with a 266 cylinder on it because it's closed port cylinder. Hopper's finally in the 21st century. That's right. 18-inch bars are just too short for me. That's right, high water. What's up, Dante? 266 with an 038 piston. Jeff, I don't know this. Check the check the bolt spacing on the 038 72cc saw cylinder, the 038 Super Magnum 2. I know that I have seen somebody put one on a 262 chassis and made it 70 some cc's. It may almost bolt on. Can't believe it. I now like easy start, half pull, and saw fires up. There you go, Fear Gall. Ghost, what's up, buddy? Y'all Ghost throw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him. Hopper, I have an old 162 SC and it revs like no other saw I have. What's that about? I think the 162, I think the rev limit on them was 13.5 or 14,000 RPM from the factory. Ain't no problem, buddy. Last week I left too quickly. I thought you weren't home. This week was busy. The farm saw 2 is ready without decomp, and I chopped a lark's pine tree small. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, I've got tree jobs to do next week too. Okay, I'm gonna be wearing my helmet next week, so woohoo. When does velocity and compression from squish like to fight each other? Well, that'd be your blowdown period, Jonathan. Well, no, it'd be right after the blowdown, because what it is your blowdown is from the time that your exhaust port opens till your transfer is open. So the only time that the two can mix is after the blowdown period, and that's when you'll have compression and velocity fighting each other. But the exhaust port will be open too, so it should be creating a negative pressure, which helps pull transfer charge up into the cylinder. What's up, Dante? I don't know how to read that, buddy, and it's not translating to English. I do see them, but I don't know how to read them. If somebody can translate Dante's messages, y'all shoot it up there so I know what he's saying. Thank you, Super Chatters. That's right. The real answer here is just 101B swap it. That's right. I got an 044 like you to go over and spice a bit. Does everything it ever had to do. I retired it and can't part with it. It's my favorite saw. That would make a nice one, Patrick. Them 044s turn up real nice. Love my MS 250, but hated it. It is limited to 18-inch bar, small bolt pattern. Plitz makes a bar to go on that thing high water that's 30 inches. I know it's like $600 or $700, but yeah, it's crazy. Glad to see you're still alive. I'm gonna live forever. That's right. Still working. Hey y'all, what's up, buddy? I got a 500 that will take that bet. Need to run the Home Light 922 as well. There you go. 34 watching and 17 likes. What's up with that, y'all? Did you find the Pioneer stuff? I hadn't found any yet, Christoph. I've got rid of most of my Pioneer saws that I had for parts saws. Makes sense. So seems like volume is the focus. Yeah, move as much as you can. I thought blowdown occurred 3 to 4 hours after Pintos. It does too, Larry, unless you put some ketchup on them. We all have thumbs up. That's right. Keep getting them. We got 26 thumbs up and 39 people watching. Thanks, brother. Yep, I think I'm just going to port the 359 cylinder and be happy with that, but might try the stuffed crank for fun. Yeah, if you can find a 357 crank with the stuffers on it, Jeff, they will fit right in there. And the 357 cylinders, they really make things, you can make them spicy. Timothy, Hopper, what's happening? Just doing a live feed, buddy. Just jam the thumbs up. There you go. Dante said he always follows your YouTube channel, Bill Hop. Thank you, Dante. Goat just translated it for me because I don't know how to read it. I appreciate that, Goats. What kind of Pioneer stuff's he looking for? I have some 655 parts. He's got some P40 stuff and things like that, Quentin, but he's over in Belgium too. Catch up on Pintos. Larry, what's wrong with your taste buds? You like Chipotle and don't put ketchup on your Pintos? What is wrong with you, Larry? Good heavens. You don't know what good food tastes like. He used some parts off of P40. That's right. Get the thumbs up, everybody. Come on now. I see Hopper run a Husky. He said, I always follow your channel. That's awesome. I thumbed up already. It's Italian. Thank you, Dante. We appreciate it, buddy. Been looking for a Pioneer for a long time. They ain't easy to find around here. Oh. So, senor. That's awesome. Goat is my translator at the time. I do appreciate that because we like to reach all demographics. And we do have a language barrier, and I am not against trying to defeat that language barrier. Compression link on Farm Saw 2 and the brake decompression link. Okay, I just ride Pintos, not eat them. Thank you, Dante. It's good to see you here, buddy. We're trying to break the language barrier. I don't know a lot of different languages, but I try to get around them. Where's your old 266 Hopper? The one that Muffler gave me is hanging back there on the shelf. J&S, what's up, buddy? Y'all tell me how y'all like this live feed. Is it much clearer than normal? Hopefully it is, because we've got internet now. Oh, yeah. Adetto grazie, Dante. You ain't telling me nothing bad, are you, Ghost? The Pinto was a pretty good car. A+. That's right. I like ketchup on everything. Chicken, steak, meatloaf, watermelon, toast, bagels, fries. There you go. It's hopping. You don't put ketchup on Pinto, Larry. You put dog on mayonnaise and sweet relish. Some pinto beans. A lot better than normal. It should be really good. We do have high-speed internet now. It's very clear. That's good. You know how to run a bowl of Pintos, I'll tell you that. That's not what you'd say if you tried some of them, Larry. First time I give my wife some, she said, what's in it? I said, I ain't telling you until you try it. Because if I tell you what's in there, you won't like it. She runs on old school chip ignition. Love it. There you go. Told him you said thank you. But okay, that's awesome. It's nice and clear here. Bellhopper in HD. Yep, so hopefully our live feeds are going to be much more amazing than they normally are. Thank you, Goat, for doing that for me. You just jump right on it, and I appreciate that. I got a set of earbuds coming that are supposed to be able to translate different languages. I was eating Pintos before you were born, young, and never heard of ketchup. Tons of people put ketchup on beans, Larry. The gray ones. Grays is thank you in Italian. Okay, that's awesome. Very clear, nice video. All right. I can see the serial number on the grinder. But they are in HD now. That's right. Sweet relish and mayonnaise on. They don't work. It's a scam. Texas Pete's where it's at. Boss bought a bunch of, and none of them work. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Goat? Video's nice and clear, even on the old laptop of mine. All right. Just red gravy. Ketchup has lots of sugar. Oh, yeah, I know. Dante, goats, firewood, Prego. I never tried, but I'm going to now. I tried the translating earbuds. Oh, okay. I don't know whether they will or not. I really don't care. I just needed new earbuds. Just put you on the TV. There you go. What's the best chip? Gray ones or black ones? I don't know which one's the best one, Christoph. I buy the smallest one available for a John Deere lawnmower because it's a single wire. It runs one wire, no ground, and it will fit in the points box on a mini Mac. What is a pinto bean? Is that like black eyed peas? No, it's a larger bean. It's like a dark northern bean, Quentin. You got to remember I run huge crews of amigos. That's right. Is ketchup a vegetable? Basically. No, it's a fruit because tomatoes are fruits. They're not vegetables. Okay, the jerky at Bucky's is the bomb. Out left field ketchup optional. This has to be the worst colonoscopy I've ever had. It's awesome here in southwest Minnesota. All right. Quentin, you ever had refried Mexican beans? If so, that's mashed up pintos. Say Moto Bravo Neil. Do love bellhopper complimento. He said, he say that's a wonderful comment. What's up, Chad? Simple man, just finished catfish and oyster po' boy. Hope all is well. How's our internet looking, buddy? Looks like I am whole. I use ketchup on everything. The TV is about 3 seconds behind my phone. Yeah, there's usually a little bit of delay on the TV. But the main thing is it's coming in clear and I'm not all glitchy. Like when I move my hand and it don't just go like. Hosting Freedom Festival again this 4th of July weekend in Herbert, Michigan. That's right. Clear as day. All right. I am happy about that. It's great here in Belgium too. Good upgrade. I wanted to get all that other stuff, but the price was just so confounded high on it, even with help. The price on this was pretty cheap. Dante said you're very good at your job, bellhopper. Congratulations. So if I say grazie, that's thank you, right? Or is it graze? May need to polish that saw again. Looks great here in rainy Louisiana. I like all kinds of sauces on my French fries. I like ketchup, ranch, barbecue sauce. I'm not a mustard person. I do not like mustard of any type. I prefer no mustard. Grazie. They screen isn't glitchy. Put some ketchup. Has some glitches making beans, especially. There's pinto beans in the soup. I'm eating it. That's right. Grazie. Grazie, Dante. Ever had mushroom ketchup? No, I don't like mushrooms. It's a fungus, and I'm not a fun guy. just a dad joke. Nobody hardly ever laughs at it. You silly guy. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I was really hoping that our live feed would be much more better. And from what I'm hearing, it is much more better. We have not suffered one kickback yet. What type of approach would you take to trying to mount a 3120 carb to a 395? I'd have to look at them, Jonathan, but I made the intake to do something like that on the 372. I custom built the intake. I'm a mustard fool, see, Hopper. That's why you and I will never work out. Why would you eat mustard, Larry? It's nasty. How's that 346 doing that you won from our group? It's doing pretty good, Chad, but I'm not the one running it. I got another fella running it. Do you still have a motorbike, Hopper? I've got a K1200 BMW, but it doesn't run. Sledgehammer. That's right. It's doing well. I ate salt on my hot dogs. It makes me the biggest weirdo here. Ain't nothing wrong putting salt on a hot dog. How's the new truck running? It is doing amazing so far. Mustard is for people with higher standard taste buds. Yeah. No, it's not. It's for people who can eat. Ugh. What metal were the dog spikes made from for the Pioneer? It's really hard metal material. It's probably just something along the lines of kind of like an 1144 or a 4140 or something like that, and then hardened. I pepper my hot dogs and grill them. My son just took out his bike and it's at the freezing point. Whoo! I deep fry my hot dogs in bacon grease. Yeah, now we can get along with that, Larry. Mustard only go in like 2 things I make. I do put mustard in barbecue beans when I make them. I got to hit some nasal spray because my sinuses is all stuffy. I hate doing that. No, I don't bounce anymore when I hit the ground, Kenneth. I smack into the ground and it hurts a lot. The last time I took a slam into the ground, I think I broke my shoulder, and well, I just don't have insurance, so I don't go to the doctor. So I try not to do that anymore. I ate salt on everything. Ice cream, watermelon, cantaloupe, tomatoes, raw. Yep, there you go. Barbecue beans has to have mustard, but itself, no. Yep, I tried. Cleveland Ketchup Company makes small batch bottles of ketchup and mustard. So good. I do like ketchup, but I do not like mustard. And I do eat mustard occasionally. Mustard is one of the best things they are for a cramp. Yellow mustard. And of course it would be yellow mustard. Just one spoonful will stop leg cramps almost immediately. Why in the world it couldn't be vanilla ice cream is beyond me, but it's not. It's mustard. And I have put a spoonful of mustard in my mouth, and I can promise you I do not like it. I do not. It is a terrible way to get rid of a cramp, but it is an effective means. If you quit ruining beans, I'll send you some Cleveland ketchup. Oh, mercy. It don't ruin them, makes them taste good. Rub mustard on the cramp so the doctor can see where it hurts when you go there. Amtrak train, had a coach car catch on fire. The heck, pickle juice for leg cramps. We ain't never got no pickle juice, Jeff, because my wife likes it so good she drinks the She eats all the pickles and then drinks the juice out of the jar so we don't never have any. Because she's a pickle fiend. What I was going to tell you, Larry. I made some pintos one time, and Mama wanted to know what I put in them. And I wouldn't tell her. I said, you taste them, and if you taste them, and I'll tell you what's in them, but I ain't going to tell you beforehand. And she come sit down with a bowl of pintos and a coffee cup. Well, ain't nothing wrong if you eat mustard. I just don't like it. Wife needs help. My wife is the same way. I think all the wives are that way, Brian. Me too, probably wise even with NHS Scotland. But she come sit down with a bowl of beans and a coffee cup, and I looked at her, I said, did you make coffee? She said, no. I said, what are you drinking? She said, bean broth, and she just loved it. She was drinking it out of the crock pot. She loved it. And I said, the only thing I put in my pintos is seasoning salt, a little all-purpose seasoning like Lowry's or something. There's actually a cheaper brand of the IGA that I like better than Lowry's. But I put that in the pintos, and then when they're almost done, I squirt a little ketchup in there and stir it in, and it makes the broth a little bit richer. What's up, Johnny Arnett? I get this Charlie horse from my groin to my kneecap. Takes about 15 minutes to let up, so eat mustard or pickle juice for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it should help almost instantly. I know the mustard will take care of it instantly. I've never been able to try pickle juice because I ain't never got any pickle juice. I mean, honestly, we really don't. Know a guy that broke his back and still does tree work. He will drink a bottle of mustard and says it makes his back not hurt. Well, the Bible talks a lot about mustard seed and how it has miracle properties and stuff, but it just tastes so bad. I'm sure it probably could, Brian. Mix a little canola oil with it or something. Here in Belgium, we put mayonnaise on fries. Samuel L. Jackson was right in the movie. Oh, I like to mix ketchup and mayonnaise together. Use sour cream on my French fries. She keeps craving pickles. You'll have another young. Now, we had them tubes took care of, high water. They are gone. Shame on you. Get some honey mustard and try it. You'll like it. I like yellow mustard, honey mustard. I've tried all of them, Levi. I don't like any of them. I don't like the taste of mustard at all. Unless it's on a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Sour cream is good on about everything. I'm serious. It wakes me up from a dead sleep. Oh, yeah, I know, Larry. I had a cramp in my hamstring 2 days ago. Far as I know, Johnny, we still on. Mayo, I like Cajun mayonnaise on French fries. That's really good. I think it's because mustard tastes so bad it makes you forget about the pain in your body. That might be it. I dip my steak in sour cream. That's pretty gross. Brian, that's blasphemy. I have been known to dip my steaks in ketchup because I like it. Just picked up a $2.91, hardly used. What cheap little modification should I do? You can do a muffler mod and cut the carburetor so you can adjust it, Family Master, and they do all right. They do really well with finger ports in the cylinder too, because I ported a good many of 291s. Tomatoes. That's the truth. Awesome. I will stop for breakfast. How many? Well, just be, I guess it'd be me and you and Raina and Pam will be here. Mama's got to work, I think. But Raina usually has an egg in the morning. A good steak doesn't need anything. That's correct, Brian. A good steak doesn't need anything. The problem that we're having anymore is getting a good steak. Every once in a while, Texas Roadhouse will knock one out of the park. Sometimes they do not. My buddy's sitting here asking me if I'm watching the Cooking Network or what. Well, we talk about a little bit of everything. Oh, mercy. Gotta go. Y'all have a good night. See you, William. Thank you, buddy. I'll bring a sack full. Sounds good. Just got fire. There you go. What's that stuff? Mustard. What? Never heard of that. In old hills of. Y'all don't have mustard over there, Kenneth? Never knew the Bible talked about mustard seed. Thanks a lot for your knowledge. After church tomorrow, I'm going 12-week Bible study with my pastor. Yeah, they talk about the faith of a mustard seed and stuff like that. Patrick, that's one of the things that Jesus said. He said it only takes the faith of a mustard seed to get you into the kingdom. Faith the size of a mustard seed. I don't remember exactly. My studying, I hadn't been on that part in a while, so I'm going to have to work on my studying. Can't buy a good steak without getting a second mortgage. Yeah, that's true. Oh, mercy. Yeah, that is one of them things that they ain't always the best anymore. Steaks have just gotten less gooder, I guess. And we have a couple places around here that have decent steaks, but they're not always the best. It depends on the crowd that night, I guess. Oh, mercy. Ryan said his buddy asked if he was watching the Food Network since we were talking about foods. But tell them we're fat guys, Ryan. We're a bunch of fat boys. We eat a lot. Oh, mercy. We talk about chainsaws. We would talk about them other things at Pew Pew, but all them guidelines are so aggravating. Faith of a mustard seed will move a mountain. That's right. There you go, Simple Man. Hey, the live is nice and clear. Hey, mama. How's it going over there? Are you about done? It's getting so tight here. If I miss a week of work, I would lose my house. Woo! That's it. We can't be friends anymore. Ketchup on steak, pintos. Next, you'll be eating some kind of persimmon pudding. You know I like persimmon pudding. Time to feed out a black Angus steer. That's right. Buy from the farmer's first hand. That's right. I do know that the older udder cream for cows is good for arthritis. I have a couple different kinds of udder cream, and I do use it on my psoriasis. I switched between udder cream that came from the UK, and baby oil. I mean, I just finished icing a cake. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday. Well, tell her we said happy birthday, Brian. It ain't going to be long, and it'll be Boo's birthday. It'll be next week. She'll be 10 years old, y'all. I'm done waiting for the last horse to finish eating. I'll be on my way home. All right. It's almost time for Mama to come home. Yep. And we like that. But, yeah, next week, I think it's... Where is the calendar at? Boo's birthday is Tuesday of next week. She will be officially 10 years old. That little girl has grown 10 years. And it's hard to believe it's been that long, but if you see the white in my beard, I guess you know. I guess you know it's been 10 years, just like my son. That's right. You know, certified Angus beef was started 5 miles away from where I work. They even have a degree you can get from there. That's awesome, Larry. Yep, Tuesday is Boo Baby's birthday. Y'all have got to watch her grow up too. It's an amazing thing. Step down. That white is from eating bad pintos. He cracking me up. I told him that it's mostly chainsaws. Y'all, we got to talk about some chainsaws so Ryan's buddy won't think he's listening to the Food Network. We use Japanese peppermint oil on cows for mastitis. Work good for arthritis on your hands as well. That's a good idea, Highwater. I might try that. My kid will be 10 on the 16th. That's awesome, Zachary. Stepdaughter is 10, sassy age. Yep, that's true. What's a chainsaw? Larry said he's just here for the aggravation. I ain't even here for the entertainment. I'm just here for the aggravation. Chainsaw and food talk here today. Well, I guess we could do some cutting food with chainsaws. My niece just turned 10. That's right. How's Vanessa now, Brian? Ain't she 11 or almost 12? She's a year or so older than Boo, isn't she? It's hard to believe it's been that long. Hard to believe. Time marches on. Best chainsaw bar oil options. Well, there's a new one on the market that I hadn't got to test out yet, Family Master. It's DPG. It's a soybean-based oil that's supposed to lower bar temperature by like 30% or something. And it's not relatively expensive either. A buddy of mine actually bought a 55-gallon drum of it. So we're going to do some testing on that. You could do like that steak guy with the salt, but use a chainsaw. She's going to be 12 in April. I thought she was up there. B, what's up, buddy? Alcohol. My kids are 22, 26, and 32. Well, Ryan, mine's 8 months, 3 years, 10 years, and 28. Yep, I got one that's 28. Oh, the Alki-Saw. Patrick is voting we fire up the Alki-Saw. Best chainsaw oil in the farmhouse stuff. Royal King. Better than steel bar oil. That's right. Simple Man said his baby's 35. I like my battery receptacle saw for cutting up hogs. There you go, reciprocating saw. Isn't soybean oil caustic? I don't really know, Larry. I can't answer that for sure. I know he'll taste it if you ask him to. I tasted it too. It doesn't taste like anything really. Y'all see Dan Kane cut a turkey with a gas reciprocating saw for Thanksgiving? I'll bet that was something, Brian. Awesome thumbs, boys. That's right. Luke, what's up, buddy? Good afternoon. My son is still 9 years old. His birthday isn't till December 31st. It was my turn again on Thursday. A winner extra on the counter. There you go. My kids are 30 and 28. I got them, I guess, all the way from infant to adult. I ain't ashamed of it, though. Most people don't even realize how old I actually am. I had a fella the other day, I told him I had a youngin' that was 28 years old, and he was like, how old are you? I know we spilled biodiesel on the outside of our bulk tank, came in the next day, and the paint was blistered up. Biodiesel might be a little bit different, Larry. Kids are 15 months, 5 and 6. Yeah, I had a fella the other day asked me how old I was, and I was like, I'm almost 50. And he was like, I would have not guessed that. I'm like, well, I guess that's a compliment. Apparently, I don't look as old as I feel. Uh-oh. Little girl is starting to cry, Mama. Only fools and chainsaws. Hello, everybody. What's up, buddy? Sorry, y'all. My sinuses have been giving me a hard time. I'll be 55 on the 22nd. Well, that's not too bad. I can't take advice from a pinto ruining guy. Larry, you'd eat the darn things if I give them to you. What's up, Wyoming bound? How's the live feed look with this here high speed intro net? Still 18 at heart. More like 12, but yeah, we're close. Hopper, if I got an old red light 066, what's doing a funny thing, it will idle sitting on the ground, but when you pick it up, it starts idling lower and will stall out. Any ideas? The first thing I would check, Luke, would be the rubber stuff like the fuel line, the intake, the pulse tube. Most of that stuff will make it rev up instead of down. But I would look at that stuff first and just make sure it was all good. Like if it sets level and runs fine and you pick it up, and the only things that really flex when you do that's the intake boot, the pulse line, and the fuel lines. Christos 42. Get on it, Mama Hopper. He's been abusing me and the girls. That's right. I'll be 32 April the 11th. Well, that's awesome, Levi. That chainsaw has a meat blade for it. I have one. We used it for butchering cows years ago. Heck yeah, I made it. What's up, Northwood Peach Tree? Hope all's well. You must have done a Hopper port job on the internet. That's pretty much what we did. Ain't no problem, Luke. Let me know when you figure out what's wrong with it. Because usually whenever they slow down and die, the needle's usually leaking in the carburetor. But usually picking it up doesn't affect that. Or the low side might be a little bit on the rich side, but that don't usually change by picking it up. Looks really clear. Well, that's good. I was hoping so. Y'all know over the last 5 years, we have battled with internet, or shall I say the lack thereof, because basically we had no internet other than what the phone could supply. Because our area just did not have wired internet. Well, there's people moving in around now, so they have started putting internet in. I'm not particularly fond of a bunch of people around, but I do like the fact that we can get internet now. I know. Sorry to make y'all feel old, but I'm only 35. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I remember being 35. It was just 12 years ago. And gotta go eat. I don't know how to pronounce that, Jeff, but that sounds good. All right, buddy. We'll be around for a little while if you get done. The bar bolts on the farm saw are bigger than the ones on the P40. Strange. That is weird, Christoph. We're getting fiber gold super fast into our house next week, so looking forward to that. Yeah, what they put in here is fiber optic, Kenneth. I got to actually stand out there and watch him do the thing. Lasagna. There you go. 35 is just the backside of 40. I'm on the backside of 30. Out on my own. This empty apartment don't feel like home. That's right. We use Starlink up here in the woods. Well, we was going to get the Starlink, but I just never could get quite enough to get everything. I'm 41 and feels great. It's just a number. That's right. I'm 47. I don't feel the best, but I've been working on that. So I am feeling better than I have in a long time. So I am grateful for that. I'm extremely grateful for that. What have I been doing? Funny you should ask. I've been drinking water, taking Tylenol and ibuprofen, lifting weights, riding an exercise bike, and eating food different. So we have been doing much more better. And Mama Hopper, she's only 33. And I'm 47. And for those of y'all that have a hard time with math, that's 14 years. Oh, mercy. Looking forward to our firewood season starting down there, Hopper. It's warming up a bit. Yeah, it's starting. Well, we having the bipolar weather right now. Little changes make a big difference. It does. It does. It makes a big difference. About 40 pounds makes a difference. Either way you go. If you go down 40, it makes a good difference. You go up 40, it makes a bad difference. Yeah, we are in the bipolar season of weather right now. It might be 25 at night and 70 degrees at lunchtime. And we never know what we're going to get. The other morning, they were claiming that we had a 33% chance of snow, and it was like 59 degrees later that day, I think. Like, we don't know what it's going to do. It might snow, it might rain, the sun might shine. We ain't never got no idea what it's going to do. Because there ain't no telling around here. It might be sunny, it might not. We have some of the darndest weather. Oh, mercy. Sometimes I miss drinking, but I said I do feel better since I quit. Oh, yeah. That's usually a good thing. Ryan said he's ice fishing right now. Don't like the heat, like the winter time the best. That's the way I am. The winter used to be my favorite time. It's kind of getting where spring and fall is getting to be my better one now. I like it when it's cool enough. I ain't hot, but it's hot enough and I ain't cool. Heading to Texas Roadhouse for some chops with no ketchup. What's wrong with you, Larry? You put ketchup on your pork chops. I mean, I really don't put nothing on my pork chops, Larry. I eat them with just salt and pepper. Went fishing last week and caught one fish. It was a white perch and it was good looking too. So put it back in the lake. That's right. I think my back went back out. Oh, Mama might have popped her back out, so I might have to fix that again. I put it back in today. One of her vertebrae was out, and I put it back in, and she thinks it might have popped out again. So I'm going to have to put it back in again. The saw blade for the 40 fits on the 1074 here, but not on the farm saw. Too narrow slot, and I will not grind an original. Now, if I was going to do anything, Larry, Christoph, I would grind the studs down a little bit if it was just a fat spot near the saw. Next, you'll be putting ketchup in your RC Cola. No, just a moon pie. Love the sweatshirt weather and a campfire. Most time, I just wear a long sleeve shirt during the winter time. I don't usually wear a jacket or coat. I do have a coat. Right there is one of them. But I normally don't wear it because, well, let's just be honest, I don't stay outside long enough to need one. It's been quite an effective method of staying warm. I worked outside most of my life. Now, if I don't have to, then I don't. Next week, though, I'll be doing some tree work on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I will be working outside those days. But at the Bunyan Show 2 years ago, I bought a high-vis jacket with the hood made to fit over top of my helmet. So hopefully that will go good. Couldn't see that coat before. That's right. Never put ketchup on cocoa or anything. Drink. That's disgusting. Now chocolate milk. I put chocolate with chocolate milk, but not ketchup. Can't get too cold in a recliner. Is my motto. Now, as long as the power's on, we'll stay warm. I'm 66 and still working, failing, snagging, but finish earlier these days. But you have always been an inspiration to fix my saws. That's awesome, Kenneth. That is awesome. Nate, what is up, old boy? Good to see you. How do you like our new clear live feed? Is that more better? I'm a lot easier to see now. Does that make me more handsome or less handsome? Look at the distinguished gentleman. Oh, mercy. Learning to cook, he'll get there. Hello, Mama. Where? Let me see. Y'all hold on a second. I'm going to feel her back and see if I can.
Oh.
Was it right here?
Yep.
It's not. Oh, no. That's not a vertebrae there. That would be a rib, I think. No. Y'all give me just a second. I'm doing doctor work. It's humped out a little bit, but it's not out.
Yeah, it hurts right there.
You want me to push on it?
Yeah.
Y'all give me just a second. I'm going to do some on the air repair.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It hurts. I know.
Oh, that feels better, though.
It's kind of back in now.
Yeah, that's better.
I think you got to, I think as a rib popped out a little bit.
Oh, that feels a lot better.
Slide that weight bench out and lay face down on it for a little bit. I love it. Larry said, hello, beautiful.
Hello.
Don't beat him too bad. Get a room. Part-time chiropractic. Y'all got enough children. I was beside over, Larry. I was pushing the vertebrae in.
Larry, behave yourself.
I'm going to have her lay down, face down on that weight bench for a little bit. And that might help her straighten her back out. I would have her lay the other way on it. If she does and she has to get up, I'm going to film that and she's not going to be happy. Y'all got enough children.
Yeah.
Part-time chiropractor, that's right.
It's a good thing we've already taken care of that.
You have to take care of that lovely lady. I actually put her vertebrae back in before she went to the barn because it was out. I mean, it was out. I actually had to strap her feet and hook them to my leg and mechanically manipulate her spine. Jonathan said, hello, Mama Hopper.
Tell him I said hi.
She said hi. She's laying on the weight bench right now. Hi. Yeah, but I heard stories about you Carolina boys long reach from the side or not. Oh, mercy. We get it done one way or the other. We get it taken care of either way. Yeah, before she went to the barn, I had to manually put one of her vertebrae back in. Luckily, I learned how to do that stuff too. And I put some liniment and stuff like that on it and used muscle rub on it. And it's better if you can not do anything for several hours after I put it back in because they will pop back out, especially if the muscles around them are hurt. I did run my 710 today to impress my father. He was smiling big. There you go. Heard anything out of Harvey? I have not. And we haven't talked about hopper stock, Jonathan. Wood Love, what's up, buddy? Yeah, face down, arms up over your head, and lay as long as possible, Mama Hopper. That's right. She's got her arms down right now, but she is on the weight bench, so it's kind of hard to do that. I could flip her over and lay her the other way.
But then I'll be stuck.
You know what? Do you know where there's a tennis ball at? I'm looking around. Christoph said, "Good job, Dr. Hopper." Dr. JB, that's right. You know what? I do have something that I could probably put under there. Just I guess the bench is kind of long enough for you to lay on the whole thing. I need to actually flip her over and put something right under the vertebra and let her lay back on it and let it keep some pressure on it. Rub her down with ketchup. Christoph said, "Hello, Mrs. Bell."
Tell him I said hi.
She said, "Hi."
Hi.
Larry said, "Might as well try it." Rubbing you down with ketchup.
I don't think so.
Hi.
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 You're dirty. You need a hosing off. You don't even need a bath. You need a hosing.
I think.
You're a dirty girl.
I don't think so.
It looks like you got honey bun all over your face.
No,
What's up, Joey?
let's catch up because I like it.
Rub down with mustard. We had the Food Network going on earlier, so
I found it.
Patrick votes bar oil. Bather in ketchup, Larry says.
Dad,
We don't have that much ketchup.
Larry, that's disgusting. That's only for skunk spray. I think it's sprayed by
I
skunk.
think it's a big whistle.
That's a water pump O-ring for a 450. Smitty, what's up? Hello, everybody.
Hi, Daddy.
She even said ketchup.
Mm,
Baby, please go sit down. And let me do this.
no.
Go sit down. Because you used it all in ruining the beans. Mama, pinto beans with ketchup in them or what?
It's actually pretty good.
See, they're actually pretty good. Core training helps too. Yeah, we've been working on that. I've been working on it. Mama, we got to get her a little bit more time working on it. Fire up a salt, it'll be hot bar oil. She said, "I don't think so, Hopper."
I don't think so.
Treat Mama to a professional chiropractor. I've got to get in touch with my chiropractor and see. I've been doing most of her chiropractic care, and it actually works pretty good. And Raina's fixing to get hurt, and we're going to have to go to the hospital. Raina, you are fixing to get hurt. By the time you fall off of her and land head first on the concrete, you'll know why I'm telling you to stay off of it.
I just don't want to stay here.
You just
go
don't.
inside.
Well, go in there and watch your phone.
No. You want to stay out here.
Gotta go, everybody. Have a good night. All right, Nate. We'll see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Glad you got to stop in and say hello. Oh, mercy. Does it feel better when you put your arms up like that?
Yeah.
Brandon, what's up, buddy? I got me 4 quarts of fresh maple syrup made Wednesday. Baby, please quit.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, baby. Look. See how dirty her face is? Howdy, howdy.
It's an 8.
Maybe I'll put some ketchup in it. My buddy is over here shaking his head. Cleaning the shed and it's bad. There you go. You smell like ketchup.
I do. And this is 8.
Look, Larry said, "Hi, baby doll."
Hi.
Hey, Larry, you need to buy her a horse.
Yeah.
Patrick, Y'all, Patrick just throwed another super chat up there. Said, let's celebrate their 5th super chat on the live stream. Woohoo! Thank you, Patrick.
Bye.
Tell him thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. I think you're rotten.
I'm getting the.
Better than smelling like mustard. That's true. That's so true.
I'm trying to get the bucket.
Leave the bucket alone.
Why?
Because it'd be nasty if you spilt it. You're a little goober nugget. You know that? I have a case seal I've needed to start a bottom up rebuild on a 51. Yay. Them ain't too bad, Brandon. Them
Yeah.
51s build up pretty good. I actually have a closed port cylinder for a 55 now. That'll be a build one of these days.
I wish we had candy on.
The live feed's like ultra clear.
That's what everybody else has said.
Yeah.
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 Definitely.
Brian just put a super chat up there, said ketchup fun. Thank you, Brian.
What's
Oh, wow.
this?
What did Alyssa say? She said the live feed was ultra clear. She said it looked really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad too. That makes me happy. Thank you, Brian. If you don't have NHS and no insurance, what does it cost if you have to go for op to get fixed?
Like chiropractor?
I don't know. My chiropractor used to charge me $30 to $40 per visit.
It's about $45 to $50 without insurance.
30 to 50.
Yeah, 30.
Never mind. I was gonna say I want it. Oh mercy. No, she said, "Hey Larry." Did you say, "Hey Larry"? Was you gonna
I
say?
said, hey Larry, I said you need to buy her a horse.
Oh, she said you need to buy her a horse. He said he's going home and watching this one. We'll get somebody's attention somewhere. Now, wait. Now we will see Mama Hopper much clearer. That's right.
Yep. Mommy.
Chiropractic fun. There you go.
No.
Initial is like 150 to 300 for x-rays. Stop with the screwdriver. I've already had x-rays at my chiropractor, so the insurance paid for that one, luckily.
Definitely untie me all day long. I reached the toys with the couch.
You reached the toys for the couch?
Yeah. And then a handle on the thing, and then I got them. That's how I got them.
My ProMax 710 is actually a project, so it's a converted 1010. Everything from the engine is 710, including the long exhaust, and the chassis is almost entirely 1010.
Yeah.
All right. You need to go watch your phone or something. Let me do my live feed.
No. 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 No.
Here, sit down over there. My legs get tired when you're sitting on them. Yeah, the 1010 and 710, you can swap that stuff around as long as you use the oil cup. Is that Jeannie? Is that Janine or Jeannie Kranick? Hi from Michigan. Hello, how are you doing? Phenom. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and share worldwide to help our dear friend Bell Hopper out live. Thank you, Phenom. Good to see you, buddy. How you like the live feeds? It clear? Is a case splitter 100% necessary to split a Husky 51? I'm doing a rebuild myself. It's not necessary, Feargall, but it is much easier to do with it. I used to have a not a Husqvarna, but I had a nut off of a flywheel on a Poland Pro 295, and it has a little, like a neck sticking off the nut, and if you put it on and screw it on backwards, you can hit the nut with the hammer to knock the crank out, and it's a lot easier on the end of the crank. If you're going to do multiples, I do recommend getting a case splitter because you won't ruin as many cranks that way. Paxton, what's up? God bless and protect everyone here. Thank you, Phenom. Very clear. I split mine without. I split them for years without it. I use a copper hammer, a brass hammer, and different pieces that I'd screw on the end and knock them loose. I got my Remington running today. That's awesome. I never thought I needed a case splitter because I learned how to take the cranks out with a hammer. But once you get a case splitter and start using it, it's much simpler, much easier, and it's a lot easier on them.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, baby.
I want
Yeah, warm up the case. You can heat the case up there on the barren side to about 350 degrees, and you can get the barrens to come out of the case pretty easy that way. I need a brass hammer. Shh, don't tell nobody. Brass hammers work good. Aluminum hammers work pretty good too, as long as you use something like a 6061. Use what you got. Don't need all them fancy tools. Well, the best thing about it, you can get a case splitter now for about $50. I mean, they're not the best thing in the world. I actually paid less for mine and wound up costing me more because I had to fix it, but I use mine a lot. Hey, Chaff and Sawdust, what's up, buddy? Just doing a flyby at the house from work, on saws in the shed, going to feed the critters, like Phenom suggested. Smash the like button and a minimum hope. All going well. Hey, how's our live feed look, buddy? We got high-speed internet finally, so it's a lot clearer now.
I got one saw right there.
You got one saw fixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got about fix it other day, but I got to.
You got to change the PTO case side on it.
Yeah.
You think you can do that?
Later.
You got to pull the gas tank, cylinder, top end, flywheel, clutch. You got to separate the crank halves.
No, I don't think I can do that. But I do need these because that.
You don't think you can do that?
I think I can pull something out that when I need that.
What's up, Ralph?
First, I need.
Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Bellhopper? Just finished up using my 340 conversion you built. That machine loves to eat. That's right.
So I can take it out.
That's a wild little rascal, ain't it?
I got.
Brother Bell, are there different screws for high and low screws other than a small flat screwdriver? If so, what are they? Are there different screws for high and low screws? Most high and low screws on the carburetor, Mike, are different thread. There are a few carbs that have the same thread, if that's what you're talking about. Some of the race carbs they'll have like a T-post on the low and a circle on the high. If that's what you're asking, I'm not 100% sure. Welcome live in Scotland. We took after everyone, whatever illness, also free education. We free prescription, free school meals, free child care up to 6 years old, only in Scotland. Dang, you trying to talk me into moving to Scotland? Look, I can't. I got too much noise going on, y'all. I can't keep what's going on in my head straight. Yeah, it's worth $50 for a splitter. That's right. Going to church in the morning. That's awesome, Ralph. We'll be headed that way ourselves. It's a lot clearer for sure. I ain't the person to ask about live feed. My computer runs on kerosene and needs the wig trim. It's got to be clearer than it was. Oh, hello there, Hey Chaff and Sawdust. That's right. Y'all say hi to him.
Hi.
My old climbing saws, an 011. Can't part with it. Runs like new.
Dad, I think this
But
is
can you spice it? I think it would be cool to have a hopper saw. The 011s, I'm not sure how they turn up. I've never done one before. I mean, I'm sure we could. I know some of them, the carburetor is a little goofy on them. Like you couldn't get them to idle just right and rev up, or you couldn't get them to rev up and idle just right. I do know that. But I'm sure we could probably spice her up a bit. Farm Tech case splitter, $47. HL Supplies, $55. Good night, Ralph. We appreciate you, buddy. Have a good day at church tomorrow, brother. Live feed ain't glitching, so I think you've got a winner chicken dinner. That's right.
Daddy, it's morning time.
Baby, it's nighttime. See y'all later. God bless. Wood love. Have a good one, buddy. We appreciate you.
Then, Daddy.
William Haley, howdy from Nagoya, Japan, traveling and missing home. Cornbread and biscuits and Max. And I don't mean McDonald's. That's right, buddy. Good to see you. Picking us up all the way in Japan. That's awesome. That's right. Y'all, we got 53 thumbs up now. We're doing pretty good. See y'all later. Time to eat. Have a good one, Jason.
Dad, I'm putting my tools on the ground so I work on that hole because it broke. That's
Don't put the tools on the floor, baby. Then I have to bend down and pick them up.
I'll pick them up. That's always silly.
Hopper, I don't know if you... I'm waiting for the rest of it. Baby girl, please stop. You're driving me crazy.
Hello.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Good. How are you?
What kind of
No,
pork
you're
bit
good.
do you use for chamfering the edges of the pork? I use a round ball.
Dad, I'm not done with that.
Please stop. This is what I use to chamfer around the ports. It's just a round spherical ball. I need a radio in my shed and a TV. Well, crud, I don't know if you're old enough to get the reference, but to hit Japan, you got to be hitting the skip just right. I got an ID. I'd give you 1,000 thumbs up, but they won't let me.
This one's huge. How much are you going to work on that one?
I've already done the work on that one, baby. I got a few parts I need to get. You helped me get my grandfather's 1010 going, and 15 max later, I think I'm a collector. There you go. It's addictive, isn't it? Have a good Sabbath. Remember me in prayer, life-threatening health issues. We will add you to the prayer list, Highwater. We still got Ralph on there, and there's several other people.
Okay, back on my chair.
I get the skip bit.
Yeah.
This one's just that, another channel. So those ones are going down.
Mama's got to put you in the bathtub tonight
Why?
because you're filthy.
All my toes are crazy. I just
We welcome people in Scotland from wherever. Just come visit. We can put you up. Just get here, mate. One of these days, I'm hoping we will get there.
It says
The skip was from the days of CB and ham radio.
machine charges everywhere.
I probably don't understand it 100%. I did talk on CB a good bit, but it was local. Yeah, I have a good night. Got to go eat dinner.
Dad,
All right, Quentin, we'll see you, buddy.
Dad, you work on that one? Because
Baby, I'm working on all of them, sweetheart.
oh, I'm going to work on that one.
Why don't you go in there and help Mama figure out what we're going to have for dinner?
Oh, okay. And then I can work on that too because it broke.
Just make sure you push the door shut behind you.
That one?
That one.
Oh.
The big one. Yeah, have a good night. Got to go eat dinner. All right, buddy, we'll see you. It's 6:25 now.
I'll get it.
Push the door shut. Stay on the other side of the door when you shut it.
Okay.
So go back in there.
Why?
Because I have a hard time hearing when you're out here helping me.
I'll just help you.
Go back in. Last weekend I took the reed out of my exhaust on 710. One immediate difference, runs better and sounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, those reeds were not they were not what would you say, not performance oriented. You have to have a certificate to run a chainsaw in Japan. Oh wow. There's some weird things going around the world we don't know a lot of stuff about. There's places around here you're supposed to be qualified to run one, but not around here. As long as you got one, you can run it. Now, job sites and stuff like that, you have to be qualified on some of them. Hopper, I'm always reluctant to mention when someone looks like they're losing weight. Fear that cancer or something. You look good. Hope all well. Yeah, I've been trying to lose weight, buddy. I've been changing the way I was eating, and I've been working out and stuff like that a little bit, lifting some weights, and I've been working outside more. Last I checked, I dropped about 40 pounds, and I can feel it noticeably. I ain't gonna say there ain't nothing wrong with me. Just if there is, I don't know nothing about it. I will say that. But it didn't start coming off till I started doing something about it. So I'm gonna guess it's from what I was doing instead of some underlying issue. It wasn't just coming off by itself. I can say that. That's 100% true. But I do appreciate it. I feel much better. When I turn sideways now, if I do this, I'm a lot flatter than I used to be. Like, a lot of the swelling in here is gone. Now, I still got a ways to go. Probably, I would like to lose another 100 pounds. But I'm 40 down now. So if I could lose another 100, that would be great. Looking really good. Thank you, buddy. Glad to hear it, sir. A few push-ups and push-aways seem to help. I got a little weight bench over here and some weights, and I got my exercise bike. That's what I've been using. You do look healthier. Haven't tuned in for a while. That's right. Well, I appreciate it. I ain't eating the best food in the world, but I have been eating a lot better stuff. Got a little sweet and spicy trail mix, sweet and savory, whatever. I'm getting a little bit hungry now myself. This thing's got almonds and stuff like that. I've been trying to eat stuff that's a little healthier and not so much of it. I tried doing the axe thing for a little while, Christoph. The problem I have is it throws my back out really bad. Nice work, Hopper. God's on your side. Love you, brother. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it. I have several herniated discs and severe arthritis. It does limit what I can do. So I've just been trying to go at it easy and keep things going. I've been physically working with some wood crews and doing I run the chipper and run ground rigging and stuff like that a little bit here and there. I'm not a professional, but I do know how to do it. And it gets me out of the house and gets me some exercise. So that's helped out a lot too, and I do appreciate the opportunity to be able to do that. But I have to be careful because my back will go out. Because them herniated discs, they don't like a lot of the stuff I do. Are you a fan of the 500i? My buddy's getting one and can't wait to get it in the wood. I'm not sure where I'm at, where I am in it yet. They do a good job, Family Master. They're a lot of fun when they're right. And putting a muffler port on it works good. Car care, processed food. Yeah, processed food. I still do eat some of that, but I'm trying to eat not as much of it, so it's been helping. I can convince myself to do push-ups, but good vittles makes the push always difficult. That's right. Yeah, it's rough, Christoph. Check yourself for parasites. I've been looking at some of that stuff, car care. Homegrown and home cooking helps a lot. It does. Yeah, keep moving. I've been taking some vitamins and some minerals and stuff like that. I've been taking magnesium and vitamin D and B12 and fish oil and things like that. And that's been helping a lot. Sir, my daylight is leaving, so I must also got to feed the critters. All right, buddy. It's good seeing you. We appreciate you coming and shooting the breeze with us for a little bit. Go get them critters took care of. It ain't going to be long. We're going to be seeing if we can find us something to eat. Balance. That is correct. Well, over here in the U.S., if you're not over here in the U.S., or shall I say, our FOD has turned into garbage. I would say that probably 95% of the stuff that we are able to get a hold of is garbage. Most of it is made to do exactly what they want it to do, and that is not in our best efforts, or however you want to say it. I'm trying to be cautious about what I have, but enough that y'all understand it. A lot of stuff in different places. Like, you can't get some of the stuff that we have here over there because it's banned, because of additives and stuff like that, which we don't need. We shouldn't be eating, but it's in there anyway. So I've been trying to limit that stuff. You can eat better at a convenience store in Japan than in USA. You are correct. That's right. Yeah. And that's it's not by accident, y'all. I can tell you that. It is not an accidental thing. It is 100% and most definitely an on purpose. And there's a reason why it's that way. Dr. Walls has a great diet I follow. It's called the Walls Protocol. I've lost 70 pounds so far and feel renewed. It's all based on whole foods. That sounds good, Family Master. Can you send it to me? I would like to see what's on it. Just go back to the basics. Single ingredient foods like egg, beef, fish, apples. You'll see the weight fall off, and you try to get your food from farmer's market. We get a lot of our stuff from the IGA up here, and they get a lot of stuff local. They have fresh sausage, fresh beef, fresh steaks. A lot of they cut on site. Some of them make their sausage and stuff like that. You got that right. What is a herniated disc? I have one vertebrae at the base of my spine, but as long as I keep muscle strong, it keeps the vertebrae. All right, Kenneth. A herniated disc You have two vertebrae like this, and there is a sac in between it that has some, I can't remember what's called. It's a type of fluid, and your spine does like this, and it rubs on that sac, and that sac is like a shock absorber between the two vertebrae. A herniated disc is like if you take a balloon and you squeeze it in your hands and that little bubble pops out. That's the hernia. It's a herniated area in that stuff, and it creates a weakness so that disc can actually smash down more, and the side will poke out like you're squeezing a balloon out sideways. And I have 3 of those in my lower back, and sometimes they go out and it kicks my lower vertebrae out of place. So instead of them being directly like this with my spinal cord in them, they'll shift off to the side, and it pinches your spinal cord, and it's really painful. I have had mine be bad enough before that I couldn't even get out of the bed. I bought some crank seals for my Johnson Red 90. All right. Everything grass fed as far as meat, and all veggies with it. That's right. I've been trying to get a lot of like fresh sausage, fresh hamburger, fresh pork chops. I still do eat some processed stuff. I eat more than I should, I'm sure, and as far as process goes. But being able to afford the good stuff that you should be eating, they've about priced it out of the ballpark, trying to keep people from being able to get it. I'm sure this doesn't help either, but you know, every man got his vices. But doing stuff like that has helped a bunch. Satan's world, that's right. Definitely not cheap. No, they've tried to make sure you can't afford to be healthy. $3.98 for ground beef up here. Well, if it's $3.98 a pound, I mean it's not bad if you just need a pound. And that's probably about what it is here. But one of the things that I've been doing is I watch our local market up here, like I said, the IGA. And they will have ground beef in there on a discount when they make 4 or 5 packets that don't sell, and then they drop it by $5 to $7 off the price. A lot of times when they do that, I just buy all of it, and I go get a box of freezer bags, and then I come home and I put it all in freezer bags and freeze it. I pack it down into a gallon freezer bag, so you know it's 12 by 12, and I can pack it down to where it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. And you try to get it level and get all the air out of it, seal it up. Then you take a plate and just roll it roll it this way and this way, and it cuts it into 4 pieces. And that helps you be able to break it into smaller chunks. You should get a weightlifting belt to go around your waist just to have more support for your back for work. I actually have a back brace. I actually have 2 back braces. I have one that's laying right over there somewhere. That's a plastic piece that's fits my whole back. And then I've got a smaller one up there that's a lot like a weightlifting belt. And I do use them from time to time when I'm working. I have been doing a lot of back exercises, trying to strengthen my back muscles, and that has seemed to help a lot. 6 a.m., 7 a.m. at Walmart is when they discount their meat department. They can only have the meat on the shelf for 5 days. Then it has to be taken off the shelf or donated. Our IGA, I don't know exactly when they do it. All I know is we go in there, and a lot of times there'll be anywhere from 1 to 5 packs discounted, and I usually buy it all and we freeze it. But I do have several back braces. As a matter of fact, I wore this one the other day because Mama brought it to me and told me to put it on because my back was hurting. I've got this one here, which is this one's actually pretty heavy. It has side straps that you can tighten it up even more after you put it on. A couple years ago, I got out of bed one morning and I didn't make it away from the bed. I stood up and I was standing there beside the bed, and it was just like somebody was just pushing me into the floor. And I had to actually just turn and jump back into bed because I almost fell in the floor because my legs just went out from under me. And I had to have somebody stop and get me that back brace, and I had to bring it to the house. And I had to roll over to one side, tuck it under me, and then roll back onto it and put it on before I could even get out of the bed. You probably said it before, but what's your favorite 2-cycle oil? I've been using still. I run Pennzoil multi-purpose most of the time, William. I don't know that it's my favorite, but it's $20-some a gallon. And I've been running it for years, and I've never had any problems out of it. My sacrament is spurred, so I understand your pain. It's bad stuff. That's right. Any experience using marine 2-stroke oil like Quicksilver? I have run Quicksilver. Premium, outboard, and multi-purpose. This is what I run. These are $20-some for a gallon. 2-cycle engine oil for small engines, protects against piston scuffing and ring sticking, helps keep spark plug and exhaust ports clean. It meets or exceeds the warranty requirements for leading manufacturers of 2-cycle products, including chainsaws, lawnmowers, motorcycle string trimmers, as well as outboard engines made by Johnson Everrood, Mercury Marine, Yamaha, Suzuki, Nissan, Force, U.S. Marine, Mariner, Sears, and all other manufacturers requiring TCW3 oil at the recommended dilution level suitable for premix, injector system, and direct injection systems. Good for water-cooled, air-cooled 2-stroke engines. Recommending the NMMA TCW3 product. Always follow the dilution ratio and oil performance level recommended in the owner's manual for any use where the TCW3, TCW2, TCW, API, and TC oil is recommended. This is good stuff. I've never had a problem out of it. Now, am I going to say it's the best stuff in the world? No. But if you've never had a problem out of it, what difference does that make? Sacrum. Okay. That one, when you're wearing it, the tighter, the better when you're working. Yeah. And I'll probably take it with me next week when I go to do the work I'm going to do, because I'm liable to need it. That work for Shindawa and Echo, just asking because the scare tactics of warranty, which I don't believe. Yeah, it should, Patrick. I run it in everything. I mean, the only thing I don't run it in is the stuff that I run alcohol in. And the only reason I don't run it in alcohol is because it won't mix with alcohol. You have to have special oil to mix with alcohol and nitromethane, which for that I use Clots. I use Clots Super Technoplate and Clots Beanol. Thank you for the oil information. I bought 10 gallons of Quicksilver at a salvage store. You answered my question. Oh, I would run it in a heartbeat, William. I would put it in one and run it for a week or two just to see how it does and make sure everything's good, but I'm pretty sure I've ran Quicksilver before. The difference is that you know it works. Well, I've never even worried about a warranty. I got a brand new Echo. It comes with 5-year warranty, and it ain't got one on it now because I ported it before I ever even cranked it. So warranties don't do me much good most of the time. You're looking better as I've seen you, Hopper. Take some probiotic gut protection, which the body does not produce. Take 1 day, totally natural and great gut fuel. That does sound good, Kevin. I've been looking at some of that. Got you on the alcohol. Thanks for the answer. That's what I thought. Yes, you have to run something. I'm going to say this. I don't know that this is 100% true. But for alcohol and nitromethane, I think it almost has to be some type of castor bean oil. I'm pretty sure that's what bean oil is. The Super Technoplate has some type of synthetic additives in it. I know if you want to run a real good 2-stroke oil, Klotz is amazing. Because anytime you run Klotz in something, when you take it apart, it is covered with oil on the inside. Piston's got oil on it. The bearings has got oil in it. It is nasty to clean up because it does not like to come off. Here on the international platform from companies, there is already a lot of talk about shifts in the global market prices to America will swing anyway. I'm curious to see how it turns out, Christoph. Companies that do not get production in the U.S. will not fare well on the stock exchange. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, how it's going to go. I know things were a lot different 100 years ago than they are now. And I'm hoping that we can find a happy medium that kind of works out good for everybody. We have felt the prices, and we know some other places are feeling them as well. And I'm hoping that it'll get worked out and that everybody will be able to have a little piece of the pie like they want, because that would be the best outcome. See you guys. I'm out. Take care. See you, buddy. Have a good one. We appreciate you. Glad you got to come sit with us for a little while and shoot the breeze. Hopefully everything will get sorted out eventually, and everything will start coming back down. We have seen our gas prices decreased in the last couple of days. Old stuff will be more valuable if new stuff's hard to get. Take care of what you have. That's a good idea. I try to take care of everything I got because I don't want to have to replace it again. But I've always been that way. When you grow up on a farm, you have a tendency to take care of everything. For one, you don't want to have to work on it to start with because you got more than enough stuff to do without something tearing up. And you try to learn how to fix it as fast as you possibly can because, well, that falls back to you got other stuff to do and you ain't got a lot of time to fool with something else that's tore up that wasn't on the schedule. And you got to get it started if you want to get it done. Oh, mercy. That's right. Well, we've had a pretty good turnout today so far. We had up to 40-some people. We got almost 60 thumbs up. And we had several super chats. And that's an amazing thing. I'm glad to see that. Maybe this live feed, y'all let everybody know that we've got high-speed internet now and that our live feeds are looking more better. And maybe more people will come and visit us on our live feeds the next little bit. We've got to start making some videos. How's your back feel now? Is it a little better?
Yeah.
Good. Tell me that ain't a beauty. My buddy Will. That's right. You got a little dirt on your shirt.
Yeah, well, I had a horse try to take off of my shirt.
He's like, well, you don't need that. Give it back. Oh, mercy. We had a little trouble with the live feed in the beginning.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't internet related, it was YouTube related.
What the heck?
It didn't want to work right, so I had to update it right before I started, and then everything didn't work just exactly right. Praying everybody you're in my prayers, Hopper. Not a lot out there like y'all anymore. Thank you, buddy. We do appreciate it. Good night, Ryan. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, we're going to have to go find us something to chew on here in a minute.
Got 10 minutes.
Because Daddy's getting hungry. And Daddy likes to take Mama to nice places to eat, too. He just has to fight her to get her to tell him where.
He ain't lying there. I don't care. What do you want? I don't care. What do you
I
want?
want to know exactly what you want, and I will take you and get you exactly what that is. This is my princess.
You guys got quiet on us.
Sometimes it hangs up a minute, I think. Everybody getting ready to get off, I reckon. Or did we hang up? Oh, let's see what happens. Okay. I don't know, sometimes it jams up.
There you go.
What's up, saws are hot? Come and enjoy our live feed for the last few minutes right quick. We're trying to get everybody talk. Everybody got quiet on me all of a sudden. Larry ain't even picking on me no more.
Larry took off.
Did he? That's right. He said he had to go get something to eat.
Was he going to get Chipotle's?
No, he said he was going to go to Texas Roadhouse and get some pork chops.
Wow.
Oh, mercy.
What?
Hey, y'all. Great evening. Thank you for all you do. God bless you and your family. Thank you, buddy. That's right. Yeah, we got about 7 more minutes or so here. I hate sweeping. You ain't the only one. Can I still buy parts for a Mini Mac, I think it's called. Most time, Corey, you can find parts for Mini Macs on eBay, and there's some websites on the internet. You can Google them and find some stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you, William. I don't understand Japanese. Oh, my phone tried to update on me. It's nearly midnight here, Hopper, so going to have to go to bed. I shared your site to my friends, and I'm going to hit the sack. Hope Mrs. Hopper gets well soon. Good night. Good night, kids. We appreciate you, buddy. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm fine. It's just my back.
Yeah.
My back. I got rear-ended 6 times in a year, so that's what messed up my back.
Yeah, my grandpa's old man. One day I'd like to get it going again.
I'm going to meet y'all at the show sooner or later. God bless. What show?
Probably it goes to Bunyan.
Oh, I think we're going to try to, well, he'll be able to. I may not, but you'll at least be able to see him.
Hopefully some of y'all are going to make it to Buckenstock too. The calculations here in our small country are not good. Cost $4 billion more annually to the U.S. We're small compared to the U.S., so vice versa, or globally, everything is going to pieces for a while. Ours is going a little bit goofy, Christoph. We don't know what it's going to be yet. May your God be with you. Thank you, buddy. If you go to Bunyan, I'll go. I was going to go this past year, Brandon, but I was doing disaster relief.
GTGS. What's that?
Get-togethers. I try to go. I try to go to Bunyan. I try to go to Sawfest. I try to go to Schmidt's event. I try to go to Buck and Stock whenever it
God,
is.
stay healthy, good grief. 6 surrenders. Ought to be an ambulance chaser. That. Well, you know what's funny is every time that I've been rear-ended, I've been at a stop sign, stopped, or at a stoplight, stopped. Like I couldn't go nowhere, and I got plowed into.
My plan is Schmidt's, yours, and Sawfest.
Brandon, we're not sure if we're gonna do a hopper stock this year. There's just been a lot going on.
Yeah, we've had a plethora of stuff to be into, and I hadn't been able to make any plans, but I do have to go see Brennan, so I might ask him if he wants to do a little something and just see. If it is, it won't be anything extravagant. It'd probably just be we show up, there's some wood, we'll play with chainsaws.
Just hang out, just have a good time.
We could do a potluck. Now that would be awesome. Everybody bring a plate of something and we just have tables and set it out there for people to eat off of.
Super ready. My God. Supper's ready.
See you, Family Master. Have a good one, baby. Appreciate you. I did have many parts for Mini Max sold out or given away. Sorry. That's what it's about. That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we do something, it's going to be.
Seems like everyone's on their phone. How many do you think were distracted and are drunk? Ain't no telling. I'll bring cheese, Pearl Valley cheese. There you go. Bring a bowl with something in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, here we brought corn. This is cold. Heat it up. Like just open it out of the can, dump it in the bowl, don't even heat it up the first time. Just put it on the grill or something, heat it up the torch, set it on the chainsaw and let it warm up or something.
We could do something in September.
That is true. What day is my birthday on?
Or like in August, beginning of September.
I don't even know how to scroll through my calendar. Has Smitty made a date yet? I think it's in July, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Spaghetti is cheap and easy.
Yeah. I also thought about doing a truck, like a food truck too, because those can be pretty, decent. I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Cause I think if you have a food truck, they require so much in sales or they charge you.
I'll have to call around and ask.
And if we have one of them, like we did that one where what about 12 or 15 people showed up, it probably wouldn't get much business. Now up at Sawfest, it's a different story because there's a lot of people up there. One of these days, maybe we'll have an event that size around here too.
Don't tell me no. Thank you.
Grills, that's right. Everybody bring the grill, bring some hot dogs, hamburgers, kielbasa. We need to get Quentin or somebody up from Louisiana. Some of them boys down there make some gumbo.
Ooh.
Or some jambalaya.
Yeah, I can go for some of that. My hair is...
Put that on a cracker, dude. I know. Out of all the things that I don't like, you would not think that gumbo would be one of the things that I do like. But the gumbo that I did eat, I did like that.
No, you're talking.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll throw some dates around and see, but I think the end of August, September-ish will be a good time to have one. But we'll get with Brennan and see what we can do and then try to get a whole bunch of people to come and have a good time.
You know what?
What?
We could. Everybody bring your small saws and just come to the house. I got lots of wood that needs to be cooked.
Oh goodness, yeah. You can do that too.
We're in North Carolina.
Y'all in Virginia? No, we're in North Carolina.
We got a little bit of land out here that needs to be cleared, so we just have everybody bring their small saws. We'll just knock everything down and chop it up and burn it.
Get what's his face to bring over the wood chipper?
No, when they get done with it, there won't be nothing left but sawdust. Little chunks and sawdust, that'll be all that's left because they will emaciate it. Oh, mercy. All right, y'all. Well, we've hit the 2-hour mark. I know we've got 5 minutes missing off of our timer, but that's from the botched first live feed that we had to start over.
Lives at the border, South Carolina. I wonder how long the drive. South Carolina border is like an hour from us.
In some places, it's less than that, maybe.
Yeah, there's a few places that's less than an hour from us. It don't take far at all.
We're in Catawba, right near Hickory. So if you want to look that up. What's up, Mike? We just ending the live feed right now.
We're just a little bit from Charlotte.
Yeah, we're about 35 minutes from Charlotte, so we're not far. All right, y'all. We're gonna go find something to eat. We appreciate y'all. Glad you got to come here and talk to us for a little bit. Hope you enjoy the new clearer live feed. Hopefully it will stay that way. Have a blessed weekend, y'all. Church house is open tomorrow, everybody. That's right. If you can, go to church. Even if you don't believe it. Maybe once you get there, you will. There's a toll-free call coming in. I'm going to hang up on it. Cannonball. Bye, buddy. See you, Andy.
Miami.
William. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. Y'all, bellhopper out. Bye.